You know that little voice in your head during your singles matches? Be honest, does it sound anything like this?
Rock it back early, low to high, finish your follow through. How in the world am I losing to this person? They're terrible. Please miss, please miss, please miss. Okay, just get this over the net. If only my power forehand was going into play today, then I'd kill this guy. This guy is getting to everything. He's not even good, but I can't get the ball past him.
If any of those phrases sound familiar, then great news. There's tremendous opportunity for you to level up your game by learning how to analyze your opponents and craft a deadly effective singles strategy so that you can leave them in the dust. We're going to show you step by step how to do that, but first it's critical to understand how each of those common phrases is holding you back from singles success.
Rock it back early, low to high, finish your follow through.
Focusing on your technique during a match is a recipe for disaster. That's because it's so impossible to focus on your own technical strokes as well as problem solve for your opponent. Do you really think that you're going to change your swinging technique right now during this match? It's okay to fix a few things here and there, to focus on a few things, but changing your mechanics is not going to allow you to play your best.
How in the world am I losing to this person? They're terrible.
Tennis players who know the art of winning know the truth. There's no bonus points for how pretty your strokes look, how flowy they are, or the lack of jagged edges. What's really important is you make one more ball, regardless of how aesthetic it is. Of course, utilizing great technique makes you a better player, but it's the smart, savvy game plan you have behind that that'll help you win matches. Using great technique by itself will not get you there.
Please miss, please miss, please miss.
If praying for mistakes from your opponents is the only way that you win points, games, sets, or matches, then you're going to permanently limit yourself to the 3.5 level or below, aka strong beginner, intermediate, or below. That's because as you ascend the ranks of tennis, just consistency is no longer going to be enough to beat your opponents. You have to come up with some way to stress or pressure them, or else they're not going to just make a mistake just because. So learning how to create offense eventually is going to be critical for you to continue improving your game. Otherwise, you'll get permanently stuck at a level that you're probably not going to be satisfied with.
Okay, just get this over the net.
A tennis principle that is critical to understand is that broad general targets lead to low-level results. If you're just aiming to get the ball in over the net, then that is as broad and as general as it gets. You could be doing that 100% of the time, and your opponent can still be putting away that short ball every single time. It's all about having purpose and specific targets and intention with every single ball that you hit. High-level players, they are aiming for very small, tiny, precise targets when they're out there on the court because they know that that leads to the bigger game plan that they have, even if they're making a bunch of errors.
If only my power forehand was going into play today, then I'd kill this guy.
Beyond the beginner level, power alone won't help you win more points, games, and matches. And the reason why is your opponent's been around the block. They know how to use your power against you to redirect and absorb balls in places you don't want unless you use a specific game plan. Now, can power alone help you be more successful? Yes, but only when deployed in the context of a quality game plan.
This guy is getting to everything. He's not even good, but I can't get the ball past him.
Experienced high-level players understand that playing great tennis isn't all about hitting booming winners point after point after point. Sure, occasionally they do hit super impressive winning shots, but what a lot of players don't understand and what they don't see is that those winning shots are set up through a process of poking and prodding and trying to stretch out their opponents, trying to get them a little bit uncomfortable shot after shot after shot. And so it's a process, it's a sequence of setting up the points that actually gives them the ability to hit those impressive looking winners. And so you need to have that same mentality going into matches instead of just seeing open court and just boom, going for winners, going for winners, going for winners. So now that we've uncovered some of the most common things that you should not be focused on, the burning question in your mind should be, so Ian, what should I be concentrating on? What should I be focusing on during my singles points? Well, in the very next video, we're gonna show you exactly what high-level players are thinking, what they're seeing, and what they're acting on to set up bulletproof singles strategies that work against any style of opponent. If you take your singles results seriously, then you're not gonna wanna miss it.